Welcome back, guys. My name is Knify. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are watching Into the Starfield, the Endless Pursuit documentary. Let's take a look.
I think the one thing people underestimate about video games is
cozy.
that people think it's just playtime. But I always say that the one thing video games can give you that nothing else in entertainment can is that feeling of pride, right? Look what I did. And
was that like
even
a
though we want to make a
sandwich?
game that is very big and is very long, you can play for all of those years. It's all the paths you didn't take that make it special to you, that you feel like when you finish that quest, that you feel that you accomplished something that week. The people who love video games can always say, like, you know, what'd you do today? I saved the world.
You never say that. Hey, what'd you do this weekend? I played some Final Fantasy raids. I saved the world. No. No one says that. If they did, that would be sick. I guess it depends on your, like,
with such a
circle
tight
of
group
friends
people for so long. Like, we're all friends. It's like a second family in a way. We all sort of know or get what
the art
Bethesda
director
game is.
Matt.
There's definitely this core group who's been working together for decades and knows how to make a BGS game. And then there's this
Angela,
new generation of
studio
game developers
director,
who are coming in and working at BGS, who grew up on those games those people made. For some people, those are the games that got them to go into the industry in the first place.
What game is that?
What I love about that is those people come in and they love the worlds too, and they want to stay true to those worlds that they grew up on. And so we're still able to maintain what a BGS game is, but continue to evolve.
I think we underestimate how long people are going to play it. You look at Skyrim, we're sitting here 10 years later.
This game releases,
it keeps having this life, and it changes how you want
how many times
create something.
Yeah, I feel like our games sort of have two lives, right? Like, we create this game and we put everything we can possibly put into it and tell the stories we want to tell and build this world that's sort of a setup that when we hand it off to the players, they play it, but then they take it and make it their own. They tell their own stories and then they make their own stories with our tools.
How long do you think we'll
I think it's
be
the hallmark
playing?
of our games that
It's going to take to play
and
the next
my experience
Skyrim.
is going to be different than yours. I'm going to come in and tell you a funny story about something that happened to me. You may never have seen that because just a confluence of events. And I think that helps with the longevity, and it helps with that feeling of community in a lot of ways.
It is a world that you get transported to.
So ambitious.
That you can really make your own, and that's where, you know, for me, the magic is, you know, to do it for 2 decades and close to that for so much of our group, there's a big trust there that we know how we solve certain things together. We were doing Morrowind and looking at what we might do after that and beyond that. And we had a list of what are the other types of worlds we want to go to. And obviously Fallout was at the top of the list. You know, if we could do that, and that, you know, magically, luckily came true for us. And right behind that was, you know, science fiction. Going to space, I think there's a magic in just defying gravity and taking off from a planet. Like it's extremely difficult human endeavor.
Yeah, a lot of our games are about exploration, and that's sort of like, that's the ultimate exploration, is what's out there, what's past Earth, right? So it's incredibly exciting for us to work on something like that. I feel like every time we come to a game, we're starting fresh. We're saying, okay, we just did that one, that's over. How do we make it better in every way? It's got a more realistic, science-based backing to it, whereas Skyrim is sort of a, you know, an epic fantasy. This is a more grounded game.
How is Starfield gonna play?
Exploration. So I think that gives us a different take.
Is
on
it going to
how we
be
make
like a
everything.
No Man's
So that's
Sky?
sort of the thing you latch onto when we're making new areas, making environments, making characters.
That looks like Mass Effect.
The mechanics of
That
the
looks like
world are
Blade
entirely
Runner.
different. But there are similarities. And I think those are things we like. Like, we like playing first person. We like having all the coffee cups. We like being able to touch
It's going to
everything.
be like Outer Worlds.
Those moments make the whole thing believable. Being able to watch the sunset.
I don't know. What
and
kind of game
nighttime
is
come
this?
And just sit there and watch the world go by.
Until we see
Seems like it's
gameplay,
not
we don't know.
gameplay. But it is vital to how you feel through the rest of it.
I also think that because
I don't
it's
know, man.
based in a more realistic atmosphere, is like you have a lot of people on our team who are super into certain things like robotics.
Is it going to be multiplayer, or is this going to be a single player
lifetime
adventure
of knowledge they've
RPG?
gathered and then use it in their work?
Everyone comes from these different areas and brings stuff to the game that can make it in, and it all matters.
Is it like a new
rocks
engine
to
from the ground up?
clutter
Or are they going to
to,
use Unreal
what the spacesuits
4,
look like?
5,
It's, based
etc.?
on people's experience and sort of learning about how things work in the world and trying to apply it in a way that's believable for this universe.
Like, I hope
Yeah, it starts feeling so real to us. Like all
They don't
you're
rush
saying, we
this
do
game
all that
out.
stuff, but then concepting like everything
like
they
a
eat,
Cyberpunk.
or
I hope they
the
take their time
toys
with
that
it.
children play with.
Spend as many years
or
as
what
you
are
need
their bedtime stories? What is their
to make it
art?
right.
What is their history? What is their entertainment? It is a universe, not just a game.
There has to be an emotional trigger that occurs. And I think as time has gone on, we're able to paint an even better picture that triggers that emotional thing.
You always have that step out moment into the world, so to say. Technology's changed, we've all changed. So our expectations when loading up a game, like, okay, I'm gonna step out and there's gonna be this moment. Us being able to do that and have it feel new.
I
every
hope the game
generation,
looks like
every
that,
game,
and they don't like when
is
you
something that is
if
really
they do when they do
special
release it, it's not
about what we do.
downgrade it.
I like to say that Starfield has 2 step out moments. It's cryptic.
But I feel like Bethesda learned their lesson with
process
Fallout
Of
76,
making it
right?
is a journey for us
That has to be
that
like a big,
is very, very rewarding.
big learning
And
experience for them.
coming to Starfield, everybody's starting over and saying, what would you want to do? What does going to space mean to you?
Man,
and everybody
multiplayer
comes
would
back
be
to the same
so
one.
good. Just seeing other people in
wanna
the
see what's out
world,
there.
encountering them, partying up, PvP. I feel like that would be the next level. But yeah, that was our 7-minute look at Starfield the game. No, I don't know if that was really gameplay. When they showed just like bits of the world like this, I don't know. Of course, no, that's not gameplay. But is this gameplay? If they're showing this, they might have. I'm thinking they might have a little bit of teaser, a little bit of gameplay, a minute or two long, saved up for the Game Awards. That's kind of what I'm feeling.
When you finish that quest, that you feel that you accomplished something that
They're not showing any guns or
love
first
video
person.
games can always
Like
say,
they're not
you
showing
know,
any of it.
"What'd you
Maybe it's
do today?"
more. It's a game more about exploration
world.
that's light on combat. Maybe something sort of like akin to the Outer Wilds, not the Outer Worlds. But yeah, all right. So that was our quick look at the Starfield.
We've been
The Endless
incredibly lucky
Pursuit.
to work with such a tight group of
Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Let us know
On those
what the heck this game is.
games those people make.
It looks pretty cool.
Some people, those are the games that got
It's like a freaking Wolfenstein 3D, but it's like an RPG. That looks kind of cool.
them to go into
But that's it from us, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscription button below, and we'll see you guys next
they love
time.
the worlds too, and
Take care.
They want to
Bye-bye.
see to those worlds that they grew up on, and so we're still.